So what do we have? First rates, 24,170 on the Nifty, 55,428 on the 55,300 plus on the Bank Nifty as well. Just settling with that small up essentially was what you have. 12 and 10% in the Nifty Bank and the Nifty respectively in the last 7 days. So be mindful of that. News is positive, but many times markets are, of course, collectively much smarter and ahead. What do we have in terms of mid-cap index? About a third of a percent higher in the Nifty Midcap index, 54,166. The small cap index will come up on your screen. And I think there as well, you've got gains which are there, about 0.6%. Yesterday, by the way, both the mid and small cap indices were up 2.5% each. So it's a good-looking screen to begin the day, especially given the 2.5% sell-offs on the US indices.
Interesting. Today, this fall on IndusInd and no specific take on it just yet. Of course, we're trying to find out. Pranav Gundapalli of Bernstein was just actually saying that that's one of his preferred picks from a risk-reward perspective. Valuations are more supportive. Stocks down 5%. That we are seeing as of now on the screen. Okay, what else? The lower side of the screen has Infosys 2% lower, HCL Tech ahead of numbers about 2% lower, TCS. So a lot of the bravado of IT stocks is coming off. There's some selling in Hero MotoCorp as well. Bajaj Auto, so the two-wheeler stocks are also fairly cautious this morning. IndusInd is now down 5.5%. Our teams will get you more on this in just a bit. The positive side of the market is metals and some other of banking names. Tata Steel, JSW Steel about 1.5-2% higher. Coal India is also charging ahead. Hindalco as well. The overall metal space, not just steel, is looking good. HDFC Bank is continuing its good form and some more buying on Trent and Eternal, some of the consumer names. But otherwise, now we have some red, 20 down almost on the Nifty.
Well, that's right. Keep an eye out on RBL Bank. Massive large trade is seen out there. 2.5 crore shares, I think, changed hands. That's close to around 4% odd. Nimesh is giving us some more details. It appears it's a clean out trade from CDC. So that's important. And we'll try to get you some further clarity with regard to the buyers. But clutch of FIs and DIs, that's what Nimesh is giving us in terms of a feedback. They appear to be on the buy end. And the good news is that there's a clean out trade from CDC, which could have been a bit of an overhang on the stock, comes up for you on the screen. Other couple of names that are doing well in this morning's trade. Keep an eye on Himadri Chemicals. They came out with a set of numbers. Numbers look quite good. So that stock is up and about. Mahindra Logistics, that's the other name that came out with a set of numbers. That as well quite good. So both those two stocks have opened with sharp gains in today's trading session. You have the metal-related names that are doing well. Tisco is higher. The Nifty has moved into the red though as we speak. And you have the Nifty Bank as well. That's flattened out a little bit. The good news is that you have more number of stocks that are advancing in comparison to the number of stocks that are declining. So you'll take some heart from that. IndusInd Bank now down close to around 6%. Anant Raj, oh, that's firing away. Large volumes. Anant Raj up 4.5%. Prashant.
Well, it is a mixed kind of a start. We've had boom markets for the last 7 days now, and this is a much quieter looking screen as we explained in the morning, expected because of essentially the price performance that we've had very quickly. So, is there anything new? I think we mentioned bulk of what's moving right now. Raymond, I'm not sure if we mentioned, is up 5%. It's got large volumes in it. Anantraj, I think, is up 4%. Anantraj, by the way, is the number 2 volume-led gainer right now on the index. And I think we did mention Vari, 4% or so. Apart from that, volumes are thin and there are not very sort of well-owned names which are coming as far as the gainers list go. I think Nigel mentioned RBL and that trade which has gone through. Hero MotoCorp is down 2%, so 38. Infi, by the way, right? Is coming off about almost 2%. Numbers were disappointing, but yesterday, it just was like a hurrah. The results are out, and we just want to rally. All stocks went up sharply. Index, of course, is down 25% YTD, but numbers were still poor. High yesterday was 1471. It's about 50 rupees off the highs of yesterday. 5-star is down about 2.25%. Chola Finance is down about 2%. Bajaj Auto is down 2%, and so on and so forth. AU Bank is down about 1% as well. I think AU reports numbers today, so we'll have to see how things are when those come through. I just wanted to point out, Prashant, this news report, which is out on IndusInd.
Yeah. It's a newspaper report, source-based, from the Economic Times, talking about possibly another audit, this time on their MFI business, and the discrepancy in question is 600 crores. But again, independently, we are trying to verify this. The bank has, again, not disclosed anything to the stock exchanges with respect to this, whether this appointment has been made, whether indeed they are looking at another audit, this time in their MFI business. Just wanted to place that on record. Yeah. No public disclosure on this. It's a press report at this point in time. The stock is reacting.
I mean, there's also the 20%, right, which the stock has rallied in the last 1 week. So there are these gains and this news report not helping at the margin. Big volumes, 4 million shares already, with just 4 minutes or so behind us now. This